Hello everybody, I'm Ramsis. Welcome back to Ramsis Retro Longplays as we continue our playthrough of Final Fantasy Restored, that's right. Restored Plus, I should say, because we added a few quality of life improvements on top of the Final Fantasy Restored patch. The patch that removes all the bugs, not removes, fixes, yes, fixes all the bugs and makes the game what it's supposed to be if Square was able to do so in 1987 when they originally created this. Yes, we were playing the bug-free version of Final Fantasy 1 on the NES, plus quality of life improvements. Hopefully you guys have been following along so you know exactly what I'm talking about. If not, check out the previous episodes. I go into full detail on what this patch is. Alright, so now, where are we up to? Well, let's push start here. We have Mystic Key, that's great. And we have the Nitro Powder, so that means we have to go visit some elves. Or dwarves. No, not dwarves, we visit the elves. We have to visit the dwarves. That's right, we have to visit dwarves now and use both the key and the powder to advance the story along. So that's what we're going to do next. Our money is not looking too good. We have only 2,000, so we definitely need some more. The spells are getting more expensive. The items are getting more expensive. But I'm going to push start one more time. We are pretty well stocked. We have 35 potions, 36 antidotes, 2 gold needles in case we get turned to stone. So we're alright on that account, but we do need more money. So hopefully on the next area we're going to, we'll be able to do a little better here. Alright. So I think we're just going to head out to the dwarfs now. There's nothing more we can do in this town. We already got rid of the items we don't need anymore, so we got a little more money there. We already took care of everything in this section, so we're done for here for now. Might come back for some more spells later, but that'll be later in the game. I think we're good to go with what we have. Alright, so before we leave town, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell if you like what you see, have something to say. Hopefully you guys do. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the bug-free version of Final Fantasy 1 on the NES. I know I sure am. And don't forget to check out our main channel that this is spun off from Investors Retro Reviews. Our Retro's alive and well and not going anywhere anytime soon. With that out of the way, let's get going. Alright, I'm gonna get into my little boat. And we're gonna get attacked, exactly. By a mere big eye. Alright, I think we won't have any trouble at all beating this. There it goes, alright. Let's see how much it gives. It's probably gonna be something stupid. Yes, 10 out of 10. Was it worth the battle? No, but we did it. Alright, so now if you push, select and B. Oh, no. Oh, whoops. There we go. There we go. We get the map. So, where are we going exactly? Well, we're going to the left there. You see all those dots on the left? That's where the dwarf cave is located, and we gotta get there somehow. So, we're gonna go north. We don't have the canoe yet, so we can't use the river. Would be nice, though, right? This is where we're gonna be heading to later, but that cave up there is where we're going, so, up. Alright, we got a nice little assortment here. Do I have lightning too? I do indeed. We're using it. There we go. Goodbye. Alright, that was more worth it. 300 bucks, we'll take it. Alright, so we got a port right here. Now we gotta go south. Alright, wolves, you know the routine. No wolves, goodbye. Not worth the 20 experience they're gonna give us. Alright, let's run. Alright, here we are. Oh! Run. Remember, strike first means you get an instant run. That's guaranteed. Alright? Alright, here we go. Alright, so let's talk a little bit. We haven't done the story well in here. Let's see what these dwarves have to say. Tally-ho! What do you have to say? The crystal eye, even the blind can see. Asto stole it from Matoya. Well, you might want to get updated. I already took care of that, thank you. Alright, money, we definitely need that. More money, we definitely still need that. Alright, let's go to the left here. See what this guy hiding up here has to say. The crystal eye, even the blind can see. Asto stole it from a toy. I already took care of that, alright? I don't know how else to tell you guys. I took care of it. It's over. Did you meet Smith, our blacksmith? Your blacksmith is named Smith. Wow. Well, let's go meet him. Hi, Smith, the blacksmith. Only I had the rare metal adamantite. I could make a truly legendary sword. Alright, well, I'll see what I can do for you. See what this guy has to say here. The earth is rotting slowly from the west. Okay, that might be a sign of things where I have to go. That sound? Derek is digging a canal. A bracelet can protect you just like armor. Yep, we already figured that part out. I'm looking for some Levistone. They say you can make anything float with it. Alright, well, if I find some... That sound? Derek is digging a canal. Yeah, I've heard. Dwarves can even see in the dark. Oh, that's nice. What do you have to say? Tally-ho! Yeah, we already talked to him. Alright, let's get out of these guys have nothing to say. We're gonna run. Oh, there he is. That must be Derek. Oh, wonderful. Nice work. Yes, yes, indeed. This nitro powder is just what I need to finish my canal. Now excuse me while I get to work. No explosion, no boom, no anything. Well, in the later games, we get a little bit of an explosion. Yeah, here, insert explosion sound here. There you go. That's what happened. Alright, so let's go in here. Unless, no, that's it. He's done. Alright, he's gone. Alright, so this was the other door. You see this door here? This would have been locked by the Mystic Key. So now it's wide open. We have the Mystic Key. Let's see what treasures lie within. A tent? I definitely need that. Great helmet. We will try that on. Worm Killer. Alright, so remember, in the bug fix game, that actually works now. So it's supposed to be more powerful against dragons. Alright, remember that. The Worm Killer actually works in this version. It's very good against dragons. Mithril Knife, we already had that. So this is the third Mithril Knife now. We're going to sell that one too. A regular helmet, I don't know if we need that. Mithril Armor, yeah, that could come in handy. Money. And a cottage, alright, so... What do we get? We got a Worm Killer pretty much for all our efforts. Alright. Now the problem is I don't know if the Longsword is better than the Worm Killer, so I'm going to trade it to Vesper and then we'll do a little experiment. If it's better than the Broadsword, I'm happy with that, you know? And we'll just trade both to him so he can sell both of these, yeah. Alright, now let's see what the armor. Again, I don't know what's better, what's not better. Mithril armor, it has to be better than iron armor. So for this one, we're going to trade... There we go. And I think that's all. No, and the helmet. Now, who can use the helmet? No. Alright, we already have regular helmets, so that's going to be sold. So let's just get rid of this and this. And this. Alright, so great helmet, iron, and iron. So now, the reason you have to sell... In later editions, they gave you unlimited space in your inventory. In this game, you're limited to 16 slots. 4, 8, 12, 16. You're limited to 16 slots of any armor you can carry, and if you're not equipping it, it's just taking up space. So unfortunately, yeah, you gotta do this juggling thing where you're gonna get rid of things that you don't need. Either you're gonna drop it, or you're gonna try to hold on to items that have special attributes to it. So it really sucks, and there's nothing they can do about that. That they can't fix, because the original game, this is how it was intended. But they do improve that in later Final Fantasy 1 remakes, where they don't give you this limitation anymore. But that's how it was in the original Famicom and NES version of Final Fantasy 1. You were limited to 16 spaces, and that was it. So when you had stuff you didn't need, either drop it or sell it, because it's taking up space. That's it. Same with the weapons, 16 spaces. Very limiting, but also more realistic. You know, like, I always love the carry everything. Like, you can imagine 4 people lugging gigantic, like, duffel bags full of stuff. You know, there was a game, oh, I can't remember the game, it'll come back to me eventually. Dungeon Siege, thank you, where you had mules that carried all your stuff, so they tried to fix that realism problem, like, how do you carry so much stuff? Well, Dungeon Siege games had it where you had, like, pack mules carrying all your stuff behind you, but the pack mules could be attacked by the enemy, so it was really stupid, it was annoying. So either you have the empty space where they just throw into the void, or you actually try to make it realistic, and, you know, there's no real right way to do it. It's a video game, enjoy it, but either way, let's get out of here. Either way, you're limited to 16 armor, 16 weapons, and that's it. Alright, we are going to take this fight. I like to fight the ogres. Actually, I'm going to have him fight the Gigas Worm so we can see how strong that weapon he got this is. Alright, let's see. Yeah, it's fun. Alright, let's have you do the reverse now, right? Yeah, it's average, it's fine. His sword's slightly better, but still good enough for what we need. So yeah, I'm happy with it. Alright, so what happened now? What happened with the dwarf Nedrick that just sort of said this is exactly what I need and disappeared? It's made more obvious in later versions of Final Fantasy 1. This one, it's just kind of like you just gotta explore around. Say, oh, what's happening here? Oh, look, there's a hole here now. So, yes, we have to assume that he just buried a hole right here with the nitro powder, and now we're free, so we can go through. Free to get ambushed by Buccaneers, yes. And there we go. Alright, so now this island has no purpose at all. I don't even know why it's in the game. There's no purpose at all to this island, just so you guys know. But here's the next town we have to go to. And this is a funny town because it is Melmond. And look at how crappy this town looks. I already mentioned the earth is rotting because the Earth Fiend has wreaked havoc in this area because that's where he's located near here. So the earth is already rotting. It's a disgusting town now. It used to be great. I think, what is it, a burned down building? Yep, they lost their cathedral here, or their church, or their, you know, wherever you restore you guys. That's gone now. So yeah, it's a real dump because the Earth Fiend wreaked havoc on them. It's sad, but true. Alright, so first we're gonna sell. Now, who had it? I think the Pyro had it? No. Who had the extra weapon? No. Yes. Alright, so the Worm Killer is worth 8,000, so we're going to use it over the Broadsword. Why not? You know, the Broadsword might be a little better. I don't know. Another limitation of this game is they really did not tell you which weapon was better. So, you either had a strategy guide, or you just knew, or you just took a guess by the value. Worm Killer is worth 8,000, the Broadsword is worth 550. They might be almost the same, but the Worm Killer will have effects on Dragon. We're going to be fighting Dragon, so for now, goodbye Broadsword, right? And that's it. So let's see what we have available now. So we can buy another longsword. Yeah, there's really nothing. So they sort of fixed the game a little bit too. You used to be able to get the silver sword for 4,000, but that was a little overpowered at this point in the game. So they removed it and put it with the longsword. And I kind of agree with that. I do agree with that. I think if you're keeping to the new balance of the game that they made here in Final Fantasy Restored, it should be properly balanced. You shouldn't have an overpowered weapon so early in the game if you're rebalancing the game. So I agree 100% with what they did here. Yes, this is a great change. And, you know, I wouldn't be playing this patch if I didn't agree with all the changes they made. I think it's great. So there's absolutely no weapons that we can use. I don't even know who uses the crosshair. I think the black belt does, but at this point, if you don't have him punching, then you're doing something wrong. So yeah, and that's really it. Alright, and Falchion goes to the thief. We don't have one, and Longsword is not good anymore. So that's it. We're done. Oh, whoops, I'm pushing the wrong button. Exit, thank you. Whoops. Alright, let's make sure that's it, right? Longsword. Oh, I have two longswords. Right? I'm going to sell one of the longswords. Alright. There we go. Let's make sure I sold the right one. Yes, I did. Oh, and I have a Mythal Dagger and Vesper. Alright. Alright, goodbye. Alright, so now we're up to 5,000, not too bad. Alright, so now let's go to... Whoops, I'm sorry, I have some button issues here. There we go. Alright, yes, every game's a little glitchy when you patch it. Yes, so now it fixed the loop there, I don't know what's going on. Alright, here's the armor shop. Alright, so that's probably pretty good. The Knight's Armor we probably want for $45,000. Yeah, that's going to be a long time before we can get that. Silver Ring, again, long time before we get that, but everyone needs it. The Orange Shield, I have to see that's better. Great Helm, we have to see, and Steel. Yeah, so there are some stuff we do have to get here. I'm going to say no for now. Let's exit. We have to figure out. But who has stuff to sell? That's the question. That would be... the Medic Empire. Okay. Alright, so wait a minute, we have, that's the Great Helm, right? And I think we already had it, hold on. No, we don't. Alright, so we're gonna trade that to one of them. Okay. Yes, alright. But the Pyro has a regular helmet we don't need. And iron armor we don't need. Very good. And now we're gonna trade the Great Helm, so let's do that. For the regular helm for Ramsis. He's the one that's always getting attacked, so I want him to have it. There we go. And it can sell the regular helmet. We don't need that anymore. And then we're gonna buy another Great Helm for Vesper. Okay, we're gonna buy another Great Helm for the Medic, and he'll trade it. Alright, let's do that. Alright. Now we have bronze gloves, which I would like to replace. Alright, so we still have some stuff to do. Now hold on, I have to check one more thing. Alright, we have one silver ring. Alright. Now before we buy any rings or anything, we're gonna go to the next destination and see what items there are, because you can sometimes pick up a lot of these items in the treasure chest in the next dungeon you go to. So you don't want to overdo everything. You gotta sort of see what you find first. But we have one iron shield and one silver ring, which is good, and one great helm. So we need to... That's the problem with having two fighters. You pretty much have to double all your stuff, as you're seeing here. So we gotta buy... First, we're gonna sell the helmet, yep. Then we're gonna buy an iron. Give it to the medic. And then, what else? We have to buy the steel. Give it to Pyro. And steel. Give it to the Pyro. Okay, now we gotta do some trading again. Here we go. There's a lot of juggling in this version of it. Alright, so bronze goes for steel. Equip. Trade. Leather goes to iron. Equip. Alright, so he's now properly... Pretty well off. He has mithril armor, iron, great, and steel. That's pretty good. Okay. So now we're gonna trade this for the steel. And now he's pretty good, except his armor is not as good, but everything else is fine. So I'm happy with that. The leather goes and the bronze goes. Alright, so let's get rid of that. Now you only get half of the value. Remember that. You notice that it's worth 200. He's only giving 100. So no matter what, you only get half the value on any item. So that's how it goes. All right. So what else do we need now? We need another silver ring, which we can't afford right now. And that great armor, I think we're going to pass on for now. So it's really a silver ring for the Pyro is what we are missing at this point. Everything else, I'm pretty happy with. Okay. And then as far as a weapon, I think those are fine. Alright, so we're good now. Let's talk to some people. The vampire in the Earth Cave is stealing the power of Earth. I beg of you, help us. Well, that's what I'm here for. Well. The Earth Cave is on the Devil's Tail Peninsula southwest of this town. Well, I guess that's where we're gonna have to head, right? Titan who lives in the tunnel eats gems. He loves rubies. Well, I wonder if that's a sign of things to come. I am the renowned scholar Dr. Un. What? You've never heard of me? Nope, never heard of you. Vampire attacked us, destroyed the church, and leaving our town in shambles. Warriors restore the light of the crystal. Just a farmer. Alright. Congratulations. They say the ancients could use a stone to make their ships fly. Alright, that's another clue about making ships fly there. My name is Jim. I was sent from the dwarf village to investigate the cause of the Earth's decay. And did you find anything? Sage Sadra lives south of the Titan's tunnel. He's very wise. Once was a prosperous civilization in the northern world, but now it is in ruins. Seems like everything's in ruins around here all the time. Priest was done in when the church fell. If the earth crystal begins to shine again, life may return to the earth. Alright, now is the big reveal. What magic spells that we can't afford are here? Let's see. Alright, 8,000 Viagra we need, and Warp we need. So that's $16,000 right there. What do we need here? Uraga we need, and Hilara we need, and Rays we need. Oh boy, so that's 816. 24,000 there. That's great. Alright. We need a lot of money. Is that what you're saying, Ramses? Yes, that's what I'm saying. Alright, let's heal up, and we're gonna do some more grinding here, and then we'll work our way towards the Earthcave. But we need money, 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 money. Let's start fighting and see what we got ourselves into this time. Alright, ambushed by shadows. I told you that always happens. Shadows get the advantage here. Alright, we'll just, I should really buy a Dia spell, so that, which is called Harm in the original, and it hurts the undead. I really should do that, but for now we'll just use Fire. Is the biggest problem in the original Final Fantasy. In the later games, again, they fix this. Money becomes much easier to get. In the original, look at that. We got 275 fight. I mean, that's like pennies. That's nothing. Getting money in this game is very difficult in the early game, and that was the big limitation of Final Fantasy 1 on the NES. Getting money was just such a chore. But now we have a new ogre, and this is going to help things. This ogre chief, the green guy there, the green giant, or whatever you want to call him, or the Hulk. I mean, it's green. He gives a little more money, so that's gonna make things a little better for us. We'll just have everyone attack. There's no point in doing anything else because it's just gonna be the fighters that could beat these guys anyway. There he goes. Alright. Like I said, it didn't matter. There he goes. Alright, let's see how much more money we get. Probably like 300 something. Alright. 495. Yeah, that's worth it. So, 500 per time. That makes it a little good if we can get those type of battles. That's what we're looking for. Like I said, that's what we're looking for. So here we go. Let's do it. No point in using anything else, so let's just go. As long as they attack Ramses and Vesper, we're fine. Because they're both very well armored. There it goes. Alright, and that's the one we'll go for since the medic bopped him with the hammer. There it goes. Alright, one more time. $690. I'm telling you, these are the type of fights we're gonna have to do. We have a lot of grinding to do here. I'm just seeing what we have. So here's the Earth Cave all the way down here. That's where we'll be heading very soon. Alright, yeah, we're gonna do it. Another new monster, the Hyena Dawn. Yes. And I don't know why. It's very funny. They call it Hellhound Hyena Dawn, but it looks like a cow to me. I don't know how this became a ghostly dog. It does not look like one. Like, they call it a hyena and they call it a hellhound in a different color. It looks more like cattle to me. I don't know. The image is very weird to me. Am I the only one that sees like a cow in that hyena dawn? I don't know. I think they could have done the image a little better when they originally did this. Alright, let's go for the ogre. And you guys can go for the hyena dawn. There it goes. Alright, now we'll go for Hyenodons. You can both attack this, so it doesn't matter. Might as well weaken it a little bit. There you go, 28. See, I tell you, weaken it a little bit. And you miss with the hammer. Okay. Alright, 500. We'll take it. We'll take it. So what's our money up to now anyway? Yeah. Almost 5,600. That's pretty good. Yep, we'll take it. Alright, hit Ramsis, that's right. That's why I gave him all the good stuff. They always hit the #1 guy. And then we'll just have everyone bop the Ogre Chief. There he goes. And he's called Gur Ogre in the original, and he's called Ogre Chief was his actual name. So did that mean Green Ogre, Great Ogre, Grand Ogre? Like, what did the Gur mean for? He's green, so I always assumed that meant green, but now he's like Ogre Chief. So did that mean Great Ogre or Grand Ogre? Like, what did the Gur mean? That's what I mean. It's so confusing to try to interpret what the little letters they put in front of some of the reskins meant. Gur Ogre, Green Ogre. That's what I always assumed it meant. Like, what else would you think it meant? Alright, we're gonna use Fire 2 again. Remember, we need a lot of money. A lot. These spells are 8,000 each. We need a lot of money. And when I say a lot, I mean a lot. So yeah, we're gonna be doing this for a while. Alright, where's Pyro? There he is. Alright, 300 just for that, we'll take it. But now we gotta heal, we used up our fire spell. Another ogre, we'll take it. Yeah, this is a very good continent to get experience and money. So originally, you had the previous continent just to beat up some ogres. Now we got the ogre chiefs and the hyenodons. Those are a much better way to get money. So they are progressing properly, where now we're moving along and now we have tougher enemies and more money, more experience. That's the idea. But of course, now we have a stupid cobra who gives like 20 bucks, so who cares? There it goes. I'm sorry, 50 bucks. Yes, I didn't want to shortchange him. I'm sorry. Alright, so what's our money up to? Alright, almost 7,000. Still a ways to go. We haven't reached 8,000 yet. We can't even get one yet. Alright, back out we go. I forgot how much grinding there was in the original FF1. I really did. I forgot all about it, that there was so much grinding in this game. We're gonna use Fire 2. The money was such an issue, and I forgot all about that, because the other games fixed all that, where it wasn't as tedious as this. But, this is the game, we gotta do it. Not doing speedruns here, we're doing a full playthrough of the new, revised, hack-free version of Final Fantasy 1. Alright, that was worth it for 300 bucks, why not? Alright, we'll take it. Ogre Chiefs. There it goes. Technically, a red mage would have been better for the way I'm playing the game, but I wanted to show you different characters. If you saw my Game Boy Advance playthrough, I used different characters. I wanted to show you the characters I didn't use. But technically, it would have been Fighter, Red Mage, Black Mage would have been a better team, because I'm attacking a lot more with the White Mage than healing or anything. So the Red Mage would have been fine. But whatever, I wanted to show you different characters. This is what we got. Alright, shadows always go first, remember that. And we're not going to use Fire 2 this time. There's only 4 of them, I don't want to waste it, and they're easy enough to beat, so it'll be 2 rounds. But let's see if Blind makes a difference when Ramsis attacks. Did they fix Blind in this game? Let's see. No, not really. I don't think Blind has any effects, even with the bugs fixed. Oh, alright, he missed, so maybe your chances of hitting are a little less, I don't know. But blind was broken in the original game. I think they fixed it, but I don't think blind does what it does in other Final Fantasy games. I think it just, like, sort of lowers your accuracy a little bit is probably what it does. Oh, good. Level 10. That's important. Strength, agility, intelligence, more luck. That's great. Strength, agility, intelligence, and more luck for you too. Alright. Luck is important when you want to run, and it's really important when you get later on in the game and you have to run from a lot of enemies. Not ambushed again. So that's why going up in luck is great, because that doesn't happen. But again, they fix things, so I think the number of random generators have been changed a little bit, so it's a little different in this version. I know many speedrunners would be going crazy if they got that much luck every time they leveled up, you know? Luck is its own reward, it really is. And if someone wants to tell me exactly what blind does, please do. Because obviously they're still hitting, but I think it just lowers strength or accuracy because they're not missing that often when they're blind. They're just lowering their attacks a little bit. So maybe that's all blind was meant to do in the original version. Which isn't that big a obstacle, it's not that big a deal. Alright, Pyro got his, which is strength, intelligence, and luck, right? So let's see what the character stats are now. So his evasion is really his big stat here, but I think everyone's evasion is their big stat. He has 29 accuracy, 29 intelligence, that's pretty good, and 15 luck. Yeah, see, yeah, he still has more luck than them. They're 12, they're accuracy 47, strength 29, yep, that makes sense. And strength 29, luck 11. So yeah, the Black Mage is the best when it comes to luck. Even with all the luck increases the fighters have gotten, the Pyro is still better when it comes to the luck, as I mentioned. So we'll do a few more fights, and then we'll call it a session. We're going to have to do a lot of grinding. Like I said, I need some stuff. Ambush again my shadows. But since it's 6, I think we'll use the fire too. And we'll start working our way back to town and call it a session here. And attack, attack, and attack, and magic. Yes, fire. Oh, wow, we finally went first. That doesn't happen often. There they go. Yep, 270, that's worth it. Let's start heading back now. Oh, great, these stupid things. Alright, I think I'm just gonna use magic also. What do we have? Blizzard, yeah. Use it. Poison? No. Poison? Yep. Alright, let's see if Blizzard does anything. Yeah, Blizzard was good. But I don't think the fight was really worth it, right? Yeah, well, 200. That's not terrible. Now let's use the antidote. No? Do another fight, and then we'll save it for the day. Oh, no, I want better than that. Sorry, folks. Cobra is not how I want to end it. Yeah, that was not worth it. Alright, give me a little better than that, folks. Come on. That's better. That's what I want. Yes, yes. Now you got it. Now you got it. Don't hit the medic, though. You hit Ramsis Investor, please. That's better. Alright. If the medic got it, that would have worked out nicely. Oh well. They're still not taking 100 off. Eventually, the fighters will be able to beat these ogres in one hit. They're not there yet, and I think that's due to weapon and level, but eventually these ogres, you can slice their head off in one attack eventually in this game. That worked out. Hold on. Alright, Medic is still level 9. I think that'll be our condition to end this. Level 9, when he reaches level 10, then we're done. Ah, new enemy, Tiger. I think Vesper would appreciate that. Don't forget, his logo is the tiger and on the lion. That's the constant battle we have for fun. Which is the better big cat, the lion or the tiger? And it's always funny when we argue about that stuff. But here you go, he's beating up his own namesake, yeah? Oh, no. Alright, so we're gonna run now because the idea was to get... Yeah, we're gonna run now because the idea was to get Medic to level up. And since he can't now, we'll try one more time, and these might be unrunnable. There are some unrunnable characters in this game. Alright, we're gonna have to beat him. You use a potion. There we go. Alright. Alright, so now we have even more experience to deal with. What is it? 292 more. So now we're gonna have to heal first in the... No, we don't... Well... We'll heal first just to play it safe. Alright, so a little bonus footage right now, because remember, there's no church in this town. So I have to go all the way back to Melmond. So we're gonna save 100, yeah. Now we gotta go all the way back to the original town, which is what we're gonna do now. Gotta love Final Fantasy 1, right? Mauled by a tiger. I think Vesper would appreciate that for some reason. These I know we can run from, so I'm not worried about that, yeah. Alright, now we gotta go to the chapel. Revive our medic. Only 40 bucks, that's fine. And let's move him back. There we go. And you know, while we're here, let's buy some more potions. We're gonna need them. Yep. There we go. What are we up to now? 45, 44, yeah. We'll need more than that, but I don't want to spend too much money because we have to buy all those other more expensive things. Alright, so let's head back to the other continent. Let's get the Medicus level up, and then we are done. Alright, let's go. Alright, let's go for it. We'll fight these. We'll use some magic. There we go. Alright, now let's get... Wait, hold on. How much does he need? 112, so he's right on the threshold. Let's just get that done with. This'll do it, alright. And we'll use Fire 1, why not? We haven't used that in a while. There you go. Yeah, that worked out. Alright, now we just all bop them, and I think that should be it. No, only 80. Wow. Alright, well, anything now we'll give it to. Yeah, we're actually gonna fight the wolves for a change, yes. And we'll use magic, because we're gonna have to heal anyway. Just use a fire. There, we finally got it first. Alright. There it is. Alright, so the wolves finally came in handy, folks. See, and I was making fun of the wolves all the time. The wolves finally did something right. Strength, intelligence, luck. Alright. Let's go heal, and we're gonna call it a day. So you see, it's gonna be a few more grinding sessions, unfortunately, folks. I wish I could sugarcoat it, but I really can't. This is just... Now, right now, we could buy a spell. Let me see. Who really needs one? I might go for Dialga right now. That way we can have him do stuff. I might do that. We need all 3 of these spells, but oh wow, we need raise too. Oh boy. So this is where it gets tricky. You're only allowed 3 spells of every level. So we're gonna have to decide, do we want to go Hilara or Curaga? I might go Curaga and skip on Hilara because we will have heal staffs and heal helmets. Yeah, that might be the way I go. But for now, we are gonna do Dialga. Because, wait, let me check that we're even up to level 5. Before I buy magic, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're not even up to level 5, so we're not gonna do any of that right now. Yes, we're not doing that now. And what do we have here? Absolutely nothing, so nothing there. So really what we need to do is get some more level ups, alright? We're gonna... Next time we're gonna buy a Dia spell for him, probably Dia 2. And I think that will solve some problems, because that way at least he can attack some of the undead. Alright, so that's what we're going to do as we level up. Alright, let's heal. Get our old stats back up. We're up to $8,000, not bad. We can save some money now, because neither of them are up to level 5 as it is. So we're way ahead of the curve here, alright? So we're going to leave it there. So that's the problem. They want you to grind and get some level ups. We're moving a little too fast because I know the game so well. You really are supposed to be taking your time and just grinding and leveling up. And unfortunately, it's not the most fun watch, but it's what's required because I can't buy any spells that I can't use yet. There's no point. I mean, I could buy level 5 for 8,000, but what's the point? I can't use it until I'm level 12 probably. So we have some ways to go. So what we're going to do is change our strategy a little bit here. I think we're going to get some Dia spell for our medic, and then we're just going to fill up our potions. I think we're going to do the Earth Cave, and then we'll see where we stand after the Earth Cave as far as levels and money, alright? So I think that's going to be the plan here, and that's what we're going to do next time, alright? So there you go. We have a plan. We have a course of action. We'll do it. See you all next time. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell if you like what you have something to say. Hopefully you guys do. Check us out on our main channel, Vestige Retro Reviews, where retro is alive and will not go anywhere anytime soon. Thank you for joining me again for Final Fantasy Restored, the patched game of Final Fantasy 1, where they fix all the bugs and add some quality of life improvements as well. Alright, see you then. Goodbye, everybody.